I think what I've missed is how to get him from the cloak to the actual battle. And here it says, during any battle, if your figure is on this card, you may move it to that location to join the battle. I think that is just something it does. Like, I can spend a move action to move him from the field to here, but during the battle, he can just, poof, pop right back into battle. I think that's actually the way this works and would make a lot more sense in terms of things in my hand. Anyway, I'm going to put Wraith Strike, Phantom Cloak, and the Ruby Power Blast back in for the 6. So that's that. I think that's how that works. So I'm going to... Do I want to just use the move action? Well, no, it's just during battle. So we're going to flip this. We're going to initiate the battle, and I think at any time during the battle, I can just pop back in and start beating the crud out of the guy. Here's hoping that's how it works. I haven't really done much fighting with the Phantom Ranger, so that's why a lot of this is new to me. But I'm having a great time with it, and I think it's pretty cool having Rhino Blaster running around trying to figure out where the heck this guy is. So I'm just going to draw 2 cards right now. Wraith Strike, which is awesome because it's where I am. Invisible Hero, which doesn't really help. Let's go ahead one more. The Ruby Red Blaster. Of course that's what it was. And then again, we just got 4 cards up here. We only defeated 1, so we got to defeat 2 more in order to beat him. Charging Tackle, which we just saw, discarding cards and all that. The other Lightning Horn, which I beat the 1. Great Scimitar, which we saw, and then another Great Scimitar. Both of these are fast, so these would actually both go here. I almost rather just take the damage and go with it, and then hopefully try to beat these 2 Charging Tackles before anything else. So we got 1 defeated from him, so that's fine. So now we just got to defeat at least 3 more to win this. He does go first. I'm going to block that down for 2 with Invisible Hero, so it's just 3 damage to him. No, it's not. No, it's not. I take it back. He's not in the play area, so this doesn't affect him at all. Come back here, Invisible Hero. I don't need to play you. Duh. So that goes. Nothing else happens. I will use the Wraith Strike, though, in order to be able to strike off. We'll go after this first Charging Tackle right here, and then just kind of go from there. Here we go. And we do, wow, okay, that's cool. So that's 3 damage to the Charging Tackle. That's fantastic. All right, 1, 2, 3 on the Charging Tackle. He uses the Grim Scimitar again. It does not affect me because I am not in the area. So we get another turn. I am going to draw from his deck. Oh, and it's the other Wraith Strike. All right, we're just going to play it right now. I actually think what I'm going to do... I'm going to hit the Lightning Horn here, actually. We're going to do a 2-dice attack against the Lightning Horn. Come on, come on. What do we got? What do we got? 2 damage. All right, so 2 damage against the Lightning Horn. Pop, pop, right there. So both of these go to the discard. I'm going to draw 1 more from him. Spectre Barrage. That's fun. All right, so this now triggers. Boom. Nothing happens because I'm not here, but... because it is my turn, we're going to take Phantom Ranger from here, and he's going to go reappear, and right in front of the Rhino Blaster, take aim, and fire off a Power Ruby Blast. And we're going to spend 2 energy in order to do 2 damage to the Charge Tackle and the Lightning Horn. So remember, each one of these would be 2 damage to a number of enemies equal to the amount of energy spent. I am spending 2 right now. You know what? I'm going to spend this 3rd one. I'm going to do that. Why am I going to do that? Because I would like to not only do the 2 damage to these, so that destroys this and that destroys this, but I do have 1 more turn in order to be able to do something. I did 2 damage to this guy right here, and I do have Artillotron, which I could exhaust. We're going to exhaust this. We're going to retcon this a little bit because I realized it said exhaust this card when any ranger performs an attack. I performed the Ruby attack, so now we exhaust Artillotron to gain energy, and we can bypass guard. I still only did 3. I'm not going to do this 4th one because this 4th one is going to go to the next attack in order to hopefully defeat the Grim Scimitar. So I don't know how much of my camera cut out on me, but I hit the limit for the time. I used my Power Ruby Blast to do 2 damage here, 2 damage here, and 2 damage here. As you saw, was able to defeat this, was able to defeat this. We did 2 damage on this. I had exhausted Artillotron to gain the energy back. So now I have 1 energy. this goes, I do have one more move here in order to defeat something, to which I'm then going to play the Spectral Barrage for the other energy that I have in order to go after Grim Scimitar. Yeah, the move back to the, come on. Yes! Wow! Oh, wow! Okay. Thank you, Phantom. Why can't you do that when I need you in the beginning? Why do you have to overkill when I only need a few shots? So, bop. This guy is gone, and that's the end of the battle. This goes down. This goes down. All this goes into my discard pile, which is a lot in there. So yeah, I think that's the case. So he's on the card now. The only way I can get him off the card is by using a move action to jump him out. And then from his card, I could just plop him, come back here, right into battle in order to fight, which is what I did there. And it doesn't say it costs like a maneuver or a turn or anything. So I'm able to jump in immediately in order to be able to fire the laser at this guy and knock him down, destroying all of his cards, doing some great damage. That's how it was supposed to be done. I wish I had thought of that in the beginning, but trust me, we got another really big fight ahead of us that should end this scenario. So now that we have defeated the monster, we again are able to do all the good stuff. We can get ourselves our third and final Phantom Grenade, which I'm going to absolutely use in the next round. Use them all. And then we get ourselves our second Zord, which I chose to be the Warrior Wheel, because I think he is absolutely amazing, and this is probably going to help me a lot. Exhaust this card at the start of any Ranger turn in battle. Skip that turn. So if Phantom Ranger is here, I can skip his turn, because the next time any Ranger performs an attack with an energy cost of 1 or 0 during this battle, add 5 dice to that attack. Which means if there's something with guard and I play Spectral Barrage, it is an 8 dice attack that I can spread between 2 cards. That's why I chose Warrior Wheel, in order to be able to spread damage. Kind of wish I was able to do some more energy grab, but that's okay. I think this will work out wonderful. We still do have one, energy left for the round. I am going to use that to recharge, so we're going to put an energy here. And then I have 2 Wraith Strikes and a Spectre Barrage going back into my hand. I still can do a few of these panic tokens here. And if the, Phantom Ranger falls during battle, so I, deck out or whatever, the battle would immediately end, and I would come back into the fight. I would actually gain another panic token, but I would power up as well. So there's a thing maybe if I want to, if I happen to deck out and, go from there. It's still a lot of chance, but we will see. And again, these do not recharge. I get 3 for the rest of the game, and that's it. So we're going to flip these back up. We're going to flip back up our Tilatrons. So these are our Zords that we got. And here we go. 6 minions in the power plant that we were able to take down. 1 monster into Stone Quarry. That was a lot easier because I realized what his ability does in comparison to, running around like crazy here. So now we get to go ahead and move to the final location in this scenario, the command center, where we are greeted by the Robo-Goat. You've almost made it to safety. Just a little further, and one final hurdle. Another fearsome enemy with a small platoon of minions bars your way. You've made it this far. Push through. Good old Robo-Goat here. Very classic monster from MMPR stage. I mean, picking monsters for this scenario, again, is all random and everything, but I wanted to really do stuff that I haven't seen before, that I haven't shown you guys. And it's been a while since I played against Robo-Goat. I have fought him, and he is a lot of fun. I think he has Rhino Blaster had 1 guard card in his entire deck. I think Robo-Goat has 3. And I'm looking for those guard cards because they make my Spectre Barrage so much better. All right, so let's go ahead and zoom into the command center, because it's more than just this bad boy here that we have to face. I regret nothing for my dad jokes. Watch my shorts and you'll understand why. Anyway, we have Robo-Goat, but then we also have 2 of each minion. So we have 2 Quantrons and 2 Cogs that have joined the fray as well. And unfortunately, in this situation, we need to destroy everything. Everything has to be beaten in order for us to be able to say that we have won this scenario. So that means 4 cards from Robo-Goat and every one of these guys. Now we have 3 Phantom Grenades, which is absolutely amazing. The Phantom Ranger is right here on the field, which is maybe not the best thing. But I think what I want to do, you know what? I think I am just going to do it. I'm going to play it just kind of crazy right now and do a battle. We're just going to start a battle immediately. We're going to see what we get. Maybe I can jump to this card with my cloaking device, Phantom Cloak, I think it was, or whatever. If that's the case, I can do that. Then I can use these in order to start taking out some of the minions. Try to get those gone as fast as possible, because I will have all 4 hitting the field right now, and then figure out something else for the later rounds. Warrior Wheel is something I want to keep in mind as well, just to try to get as many dice into an attack as possible. But I can only use them once each, so we'll see what we can do. The only card I have in my hand right now is the Invisible Hero, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards in the deck. So we're going to draw. That's 1, 2. Oh god, I'm going to draw my 3rd card. And 3. Okay, Phantom Cloak. Oh boy, I have 1 card in my discard pile. I better really hope that I get a fast card, or I don't get a fast card, which you probably guessed there's going to be a fast card. Oh man, this is really intense right here. I probably shouldn't have done that. Ah, look, it's the fast card. Deal 4 damage unless a ranger spends 2 energy to prevent it. Okay. That's Charging Headbutt. The next is a guard. I like guards. Deal 5 damage to the lead ranger from his Staff Slam. That's his big staff that he carries around. Next card is another fast card, another Charging Headbutt. I might be able to stop that. Probably not. And then another guard, Staff Slam. And then we'll go down here for the enemies. We'll do 2 Quantrons, guard, passive. That's pretty much, its health is equal to the amount of foot soldiers that are there. Q-Blades, we know what that is. 2 damage, 2 damage. Alright, a guard, Kick, Talk, Kick. That's the first guard from these guys. 2 damage, increases down by 1 for each foot soldier here. Oh no. And then Clockwork Blast. Drain 1 energy, deal 2 damage fast. So that goes here. Oh, this is terrifying. So Charging Headbutt goes. Deal 4 damage unless a ranger spends 2 energy to prevent it. Here's the thing. I'm actually going to spend that 2 energy, because even if I use my Invisible Hero, I know I don't have any 3 shield cards in my deck, and I only have 1 card in my deck. So reducing it by 2 would be 2 damage, and at best it's a 2 shield card, and that goes to the discard pile, so I am defeated. And I don't really want to be defeated this early in the game. So we're going to use 2 energy. So we're going to do this, and then that 2 energy is gone, but that also means that I don't take any damage. It's then also our turn right here, so I'm going to go ahead and play my Phantom Cloak maneuver. So I'm going to gain 1 energy back, which is awesome, and we're going to go, peace, chicken grease. We'll put the energy back up here, and Phantom Ranger is on his card. So while I am here, I take no damage, which is fantastic. All right, ready? Watch this. Hold on. I had to make sure I could do it, and I can. I could use the Phantom Grenades even while he is on his card. So now we are playing Predator, which is the Phantom Ranger, versus these guys. So Charging Headbutt. Deal 4 damage unless a ranger spends 2 energy. I am immune to this damage, so nothing happens. Phantom Ranger is running around all there, avoiding all the attacks and everything, scaring the heck out of them, and throwing bomb in their face. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. This is why you save them for the end, everyone. This is why you save them for the end. All right, so here we go. Staff Slam goes 5 damage to the lead ranger. You can't find the lead ranger. You can't hit the lead ranger, you Jake. Running, 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 running. Pops the pin and throws another one in the field. I may not have enough hit tokens to do all of this here, but we shall see. Well, in any case, this, because that's a 3 health, that's a 3 health. This is technically a 4 health because of the number of foot soldiers here. This is dead because now that's 2 destroyed. So that Quantron is gone. And now you are 3 health. So these are all 3 healths. And these are so low. Oh my god, this is great! Staff Slam goes, 5 damage to the lead ranger. That does not do anything. And remember, even after this goes, I still have this is the turn I'm taking now, but then I have 1, 2, 3 turns, 4 turns technically, to try to take out as many of these cards as possible. This is fantastic. And even if it doesn't work out as well as this, I should be able to definitely destroy a bunch of these. All right, we packed it up. Throwing it in. Here we go. Another Phantom Grenade. All right, so we know what happens here. It's 1, 2, 3. So these guys are strong. I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. And we know all of these have been defeated like so. So that's great. So he ran around and just launched phantom grenades all over the place. They don't know what's going on. There's smoke, there's fire, there's lasers going on, and now RoboGoat is by himself. So then this cog would go, and we now have our turns in order to try to defeat these things here. Problem being is that I'm going to have 2 Wraith Strikes that I'm going to play. So I'll play one here and I'll play one here. That's it. I have 1 card in my deck. I can't even draw it because if I draw it, it's not going to matter because I can't do anything. So the very least, what one of these do I want to destroy? I'm probably going to destroy, I mean, those are 5 damage ones. Let's get rid of one of these Staff Slams. So I only need to do 1 damage to it. All right, let's see here. And boom. All right, good. 1 damage, exactly what I was looking for. So that Staff Slam, we'll say, is destroyed. We did 1 damage. Poof, good, wonderful. That then goes, and then I would use my second Wraith Strike. So I used 1 already. We're going to use another Wraith Strike because I am on my card right now, so that's fine. I'm going to use it. By the way, the only thing I have in my hand is Invisible Hero, which is just a damage reduction. So it's not even an attack that I can jump back into this in order to use. If I had... Do I want to actually do that? You know, no. I changed my mind. We're going to leave Staff Slam. So we're going to leave 1, 2, 3. We're going to do Charging Headbutt. Why? Because if I can get some Spectre Barrages back into my deck, I'll be able to use their ability in order to like hit things to different sides because they have the guard keyword. So I want these to actually go back into his deck. So we did all that. We got another turn using our other Wraith Strike, as I explained this one by one, to go after the second Charging Headbutt. We all following along with this? Because I'm doing my best here to try to figure out, yes, the best way to do it. And again, you guys probably have much better ideas and much better plans in terms of going through this. I would love to hear about them all down in the comment section below. And of course, as things go along, if I mess things up and you guys let me know, again, there'll be a pinned comment in these videos just kind of talking about the corrections, any clarifications and things along that ways. So pop, that goes dead. You are gone, RoboGoat. This goes to my discard pile, and we're going to end it right here because I don't have any more attack cards. I can't draw anything else or else I'm going to lose my deck. And then that's going to be that. It stinks because there was so much damage on these that I would have loved to have been able to carry over, but I can't do it, unfortunately. But at least these guys are destroyed, which is fine. RoboGoat has 2 out of his 4 cards defeated. These will get shuffled back in. And here we are right here. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to flip this to do 1 recharge. Do I just do 2 recharges? Let's just do 2 recharges. I'm going to do 2 recharges right off the hop, put 12 back into his deck, and then we're going to go right into the next battle right here. Hopefully I'll be able to have the cards I need in order to defeat him. First 6 is going to be a Spectre Barrage and both Wraith Strikes. Maybe I can pull some early Wraith Strikes in order to do some damage or just kind of run away a little bit later. But it'd be nice to have these, at least because at very least they're 2 shields to add a little bit more defense. And then speaking of which, 2 3 shields are going to go back in as well. So that is 6 for this, 6 for the last, 12 altogether. And now we go ahead and do the actual fight. RoboGoat is just looking around like, ah, where did you go, you little jerk? Ah. I sounded like SpongeBob there. All right, we do have 1 card down here right now. So let's go ahead and draw out Phantom Laser, whatever. Wraith Strike, okay. Spectre Barrage, all right, that's actually the one I was hoping for. So I'm going to keep with these cards right now. I know I at least have another 3 Shielder in there, so that's a good defensive card. And then some 2s as well. So with that knowledge, I'm feeling a lot more confident. Now remember, we just need to defeat 2 of these cards and survive the battle in order to be able to do what we got to do. So first card is Staff Slam. We know what that is. We left that there as a guard. Oh, he had 2 of these, eh? Oh, that's fun. At least now that's not going to hit us because we're not on the card, so hooray. Another Staff Slam, which is awesome, and another Staff Slam. Oh, wow, he had 3 of those too? Fantastic. Just for the heck of it, his last 2 that we didn't use are the cloaking combos. Deal 1 damage, deal 2 damage, deal 3 damage. That's a pretty cool way that they do that, just pop, pop, pop. Very weak to very strong attacks, but these are the only 2 we didn't see, and they have no, abilities slapped onto him, guard, passive, or fast, so that actually works out pretty good. All right, so Rangers go first, but they don't because of Charging Headbutt. So that's going to go, click, nothing happens. Now it is the beginning of our turn. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to exhaust the warrior wheel right now because that's the start of any ranger turn. We're going to skip this turn, and then on the next turn, we're going to play a card that has 1 or 0, energy cost, and we're going to do an additional 5 dice to that attack. Staff Slam goes. He doesn't hit us because we are not on the card. Ranger's turn goes next. So the Phantom Ranger, who has been zipping around the command center, he knows it very well. He knows all the ins and outs and how to hide from him, was able to take down all of his minions, scare the heck out of Robo-Goat. Ah, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Blah! Immediately appears behind him and says, "Your days are numbered, goat." And with that, we play the Spectre Barrage, a 3-dice attack that if the target has the guard keyword, you may deal any amount of damage from this attack to an enemy card adjacent to the target. It says instead, but you guys, from what I'm reading, says that I can spread it around to whatever the guard card is and then whatever is next to it. So with that case said, I'm going to go after this Staff Slam and this one for like whatever the splash damage is. So 8 dice. Oh, here we go. This is literally all the dice that I pulled for this particular run from my box. I have a lot more dice than this, but I figured 8 was what I needed. Hey, yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes! So you are gone with the 4, and I'll just send the other 5 over your way to boom. There you go. One fell swoop right in and blew him out of the command center. Oh my God, I love the warrior wheel. That was amazing. Nice shooting, Rangers. Nice shooting, Phantom. Upon defeating the last foe, you finally make it to the safety of Zordon's command center. Your mission is accomplished, and you've delivered the asset safely. She thanks you for your hard work, and you take this moment to indulge in a well-earned rest. That was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I only had 1 ranger, I had 10 cards and only 20 shields in order to be able to not only defend myself, but then use those cards in order to attack the things, you know, that are threatening each one of the locations, all of the enemies and the monsters and things along that ways. Having the knowledge to jump from my card to the field as just not an action, but like a free action, I guess you can say, during a battle, because that's how I read it in any way, really made the difference between being able to do stuff and not do stuff. The first battle, I think it was, with the, the cogs and the quantrons, I would have definitely been able to jump in there to do a lot more damage and probably finish that off a lot faster if I had read this card a little bit better and understand that more. But then again, that is also my interpretation of it. I could be completely off on this. I'm sure you guys out there would have let me know and whatever. So, you know, if I did that right, awesome, great, amazing. We did awesome. It was a lot of fun regardless. If I did it wrong, well, it was a lot of fun regardless anyway. And I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Anything that needed to be correction, clarified, or whatever will be in a pinned comment down below. And thank you guys again for checking all of it out. You guys have been absolutely amazing. As always, let me know what you thought of this scenario down in the comment section below. Do you think that there should be more scenarios like this? More where you can take a single ranger out on the journey in order to defend, you know, whatever it is there is, you know, locations, do some type of mission, things along that ways. I can definitely see a Tommy adventure being like this, where you're just the Green Ranger or you're just the White Ranger running around trying to do all this stuff. He's always been kind of that way anyway, especially in his earlier days. So I think that there could be a lot more of these solo ranger style scenarios. I would like to see more. This one worked out pretty well in the long run. Very hard, very difficult. A great challenge for anybody out there that wants to try it. And overall, I'm very satisfied with the outcome. I hope you guys enjoyed this session of Power Rangers Heroes of the Grid. To make sure you don't miss any future ones or other fun videos that I will be putting out for you guys, be sure to subscribe to the Home Gamer Dad and let me know what you thought about this down below. I want to make sure that these are the best that they can be to show you guys everything that the game has to offer. New characters, new abilities, new combos, just new everything. As always, take care of yourselves and each other. We are family forever, gaming together, fighting from the shadows, popping in and out from stealth, freaking out our enemies, throwing all the bombs and creating mass havoc, and using a giant mechanical wheel robot to deal massive damage. You, my friend, are going to appear in more games. I almost guarantee it. Till the next one, you guys have a good one, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.